Do you want to make more money in your stationery business in 2024? If so, then you are in the right place. My name is Elizabeth, and I am the owner of Elizabeth Stuckey Design. This is my channel, Learn with Elizabeth, and in this channel, I am going to be supporting new, aspiring, and growing stationery designers who are ready to reach new levels in their businesses. We are going to talk all about skills, affirmations, and strategies to help you establish your stationery business and grow it to 6 figures and beyond. I am so excited to have you on this journey. Let's get started. When things are slow in your stationery business, I know the temptation to just crawl into bed and say, oh, I am done with this. But you cannot do that. In this video, I am going to talk all about what to do when things are slow, actions you can take, things you can do right now, from in between that inquiry stage into turning that into income. How can you revive your business, get some new inquiries, book some new clients, and start to feel good about where things are heading? So rather than crawl into bed and wallow in misery, I want you to roll up your sleeves and show up now more than ever. Okay, it's not going to be easy, but it is going to be how you change the course and start to see new life in your business and start to feel confident about where you are heading again. I am going to share 4 things that you could do today to get more custom invitation inquiries and book more clients. Trust me, I know it is really hard to navigate the slow seasons. We often find ourselves going into a downward spiral of fear. We start to feel like we're never going to book another client, or our business is slowly going to just fail. And then we're going to have to go back to a full-time job, or we're going to have to close our business and give up altogether. I promise you that the best way to see this turn around and to start to feel confidence again in where you are going with your business is to spring into action. It's to focus on the things that are within your control. You cannot control if a client chooses to book you or not. That is something that is out of your control. However, there are parts of your process and your systems that you can improve, that you can focus on, that you can use anytime you have to try to make everything in your business a little bit better, 1% better, and that accumulates into a more successful business. So let's go ahead and talk about those 4 things that you could do today. The first one is show up on social media. I want you to be there as often as you can, okay? Consistent content on your feed and your stories shows both that your audience can remember who you are and get to know you better, but it also creates trust. When we show up consistently, we create more trust in our business than if we only show up every now and then, we make a post once every couple weeks. We don't build that same level of trust with the people who are choosing to follow us. Not to mention, the more often you post, the more people you will reach. Okay, so showing up consistently on social media is so important. Now, I know social media can be overwhelming. So I am not saying that you need to be on every single social media platform showing up all the time. You would probably just drown in that. But you can choose one platform to focus on and try to show up very consistently on that single platform. So for me, it is Instagram. I am on Instagram and I am pretty much showing up every single day. Whether I am going on my stories and sharing an update on what's on my desk that day and what I'm working on or what's on my screen, or even if I'm just sharing photos of my dogs or my family to really create that personal brand and that personal connection to my people. The other thing that you can do on social media is actually share content that's created by other creators. You can share your favorite home decor from Serena and Lily, or a new mug that you just got from Anthropology that they shared on their account, or you can follow tons of other wedding accounts and wedding inspiration accounts and share content that you love and that you believe your ideal client will love. It doesn't always mean having to create content from scratch. Sometimes even just reposting and sharing other people's content can help you build connection points to your audience and can help you add value to their experience on social media, and therefore they build that like, know, trust factor with you. Okay, if you are struggling with this, if you want something that helps propel you into consistent action on social media, then I highly encourage you to join our Social Stationer Challenge. It is going to start on February 1st, and every day in the month of February, we are going to be committed as a group of fellow stationers to showing up on social media. We're going to show up every single day, and each day you will get inspiration, ideas, content to help you do this easier. You're going to get a whole content calendar, and it's going to be a really fun challenge. So you can join that at the link in the description of this video. Let's go ahead and talk about the second thing you can do today to help you book more clients and grow your revenue in 2024. The second one is connect with planners. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to have good relationships with wedding planners. The more experienced you are in your business, the easier this will come because you will start to just get the opportunity to work with these planners through your clients, and then that gives you a chance to build a relationship and continue working with the client in the future. However, if you are new, then you may need to put yourself out there a little bit more. And I am not saying that you should be DMing a bunch of planners and asking them to send clients your way. It needs to be a really authentic expression of connection, okay? So I would choose a handful of planners who you feel are very aesthetically aligned with you and your design style. Then I would reach out and compliment their aesthetic and their design work and let them know how much of an honor it would be for the opportunity to work with them, and how if they are interested and feel their clients would love your work, that you would love to send them a sample box, okay? That is offering something that is of value to them rather than just asking them to send you clients. Planners really value the reputation that they have and the relationship that they have with their clients. If they recommend another vendor to one of their clients, they're putting themselves out on the line and out on the chopping block for that vendor. And so it is so important that they really trust you and that they know the quality of your work before they are going to be willing to recommend you to one of their clients, okay? It doesn't just happen by you asking them and then being like, sure, I'll just send all my clients your way. It really requires building trust and proving that you are going to take care of their clients and provide an amazing experience, amazing customer service, and really just be a professional. So after you reach out to these planners, I love sending them a physical box in the mail that has not just sample kits, but a handwritten note and a little gift that is specific to that planner. So I will actually go out and find something that speaks to that planner's style or something I know about that planner or saw on their Instagram and include that in the package. For example, I just sent a planner box to a planner that I worked with for a wedding this year in Cape Cod, and their aesthetic has tons of hydrangeas. And so I found this really nice, cute pen that has watercolor hydrangeas all over it. It's like a gold, high quality pen. And so I bought that, wrapped it up, and included it in the box. It felt personal to that planner. It wasn't just a generic gift. And it really just made the experience feel more thoughtful. The third thing that you can do today to help you grow your business, increase your inquiries, increase your bookings, and therefore grow your revenue in 2024 is to add value to your client experience before they book with you, okay? A lot of times we're just thinking about client experience after the client books with us. But in order to help the client feel comfortable and confident choosing to move forward with you, we need to be thinking about how we can add value before they book, okay? And so early in my business days, I always did calls with my clients. That really helped them to feel like they knew me and I was caring about their vision and their wedding enough to get on a call with them and hear about their ideas before they even paid me $1, okay? So that is one way to do that, is to get on a call and invest your time in understanding their vision and understanding them as a couple before you send them any pricing. The next thing that I always do is I create design boards for my clients. So I will show an example here on the screen of what these design boards look like. They are just a way for me to show my clients visually what I am envisioning for their suite before they pay me, okay? Yes, it is a little bit of a time investment, but it maybe takes me 5 to 10 minutes max now that I have a template and I'm used to creating these. And I can't tell you how many of my clients respond back to that email and say, oh my gosh, you totally understand our vision. This is exactly what we're looking for. We're ready to move forward, okay? So sometimes that little bit of effort before they book is what gives them a level of trust and excitement to work with you. And that's what propels them into that decision making of, I want to do this. I want to work with this person. It is worth the money. Okay, the last thing that you can do to help you increase your bookings and increase your revenue in 2024 is to follow up. I can't emphasize enough how important it is for you to continue to reach out to inquiries, even if they have ghosted you. I suggest following up at least 3 to 5 times with every person who reaches out to you, and continue to change your subject line, continue to change the body of the email, remind them the value that you add, remind them of the reasons why they should want to work with you. Maybe attach some photos of invitation suites that you've just recently done to inspire them, and just continue to try to connect with them. I have had so many couples who I think have ghosted me. And then after I follow up several times, they suddenly reply back and say, "Oh my gosh, so sorry. We've been so busy. Your emails got buried. We are definitely still interested." Okay. Following up. I use Trello to create a Trello card for each lead. And then I have a checklist in there where I check how many times I have followed up. And until I have followed up that 5th time, that is when I then close out that inquiry. But I make sure that I follow up 5 times before then. Okay, so just a reminder, this is a brand new YouTube channel. I would be so thankful if you would subscribe. And I just want to remind you to jump into the Social Stationer Challenge, which starts on February 1st. It is going to be so much fun, okay? So in addition to just this momentum and this excitement about showing up on social media, we are going to have a Facebook group that is just for this challenge, where we will be able to create momentum and accountability for showing up. And I am telling you, this act of showing up on social media in February is going to do wonders for your business. If you commit to it and you do it, you are going to see so many new inquiries. You're going to grow your social media following, and you are going to see revenue come in from this. So link is in the description. Join us in the Social Stationer Challenge, and I'll see you next week, where we are going to talk about the art of the upsell.